today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jalen Hurts and the Minnesota Vikings versus Tom Brady and the Detroit Lions.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Returning it, Johnson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by a second-round pick back in April out of Oklahoma by way of Alabama. It's Jalen Hurts.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 55 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep up into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Hurts. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Number 28, Joe.
Tackle by A.J. Epinesa.
The tackle by A.J. Epinesa. A 2-yard gain brings up
second down. Here's Jalen Hurts. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He can run for it, and he will. Hurts fumbles it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 7 catches, 95 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. From the gun, it's Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. That false start costly. Moves him back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position. Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass intended for Justin Jefferson.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't have had my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Lions 3, Vikings nothing.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
A.J. Epinesa, an 8-yard loss.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
4 yards.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's a man who's now 3rd all-time in rush yards, Frank Gore.
Frank Gore, the ball carrier.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady, he will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Now a play fake, Brady. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Justin Jefferson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short, and that leads to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media. Looking for it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So after the INT, it's Brady. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first drive keeps moving.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Frank Gore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And out now come the Vikings. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-to-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Returning it, Hill. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Around 26-yard line.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle. It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. From there, let's get to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Russell Gage, a touchdown catch in the victory. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The return man is Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
So here are the Lions to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On first down, Brady. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a draw play for Gore. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady caught left side, Hopkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the run, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7th.
2nd and 3 at the 7.
To throw is Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Again, it's Brady. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Lions 17, Vikings 7.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Harris. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Hurts. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
In Houston on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Lions.
Throwing his Hurts. He'll buy some time. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
9 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Lindsey, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw, Brady. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gold to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Johnson now returning.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. On first down, Hurts. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the pro corner. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now Gold for the extra point.
Point after.
And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete, left side to Aguilar.
Hurts pass.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by DJ Swearinger.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Detroit, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.